Here's our point standing leader in the Nextel Cup Series, Jimmy Johnson. Qualified third at Lowe's, his 8th.
Whoa, boys, this is ugly.
Off the wall, keep it off the wall.
That is amazing. You can't do that here. I have never seen that done here.
Gordon gave him a 10.
If you look at how this straightaway slopes toward the
ending, the 42 of Larson, the 11 of Denny Hamlin, neither of those cars are even going to hold. Oh! Contact with the 11.
Sideways goes Denny Hamlin. He keeps it straight, and it stays green.
And that's the best thing could have happened with that strategy. If you go out there on new tires and you spin somebody out, you have killed your strategy.
Stenhouse on those tires just coming so much quicker, and Denny coming down the track to get a normal exit.
How did he not spin out? He locked the right front tire up
a couple times.
That's incredible.
You got to worry about that flat spot on the tires. You also got to worry about what that did to the rear tires. So how will that change Denny's strategy as far as his tires and his pit strategy, Steve?
Well, his hand's out the window. I believe the 11, they probably didn't want to split this up in the middle, but now, as you mentioned,
Gordon goes around.
Just got turned.
What a
great job.
Pretty great. Caution's out.
And we get the caution.
Caution's out.
A lot of damage, but I'll tell you what, that was a good save.
I don't know who turned him, but it wasn't me.
Yeah. And that was Mark Martin saying, I don't know who turned him, but it wasn't me. And it wasn't. It was the 4 car that came up. Casey Kane. Those guys got together and worked up and just pinned Mark, or pinned Jeff Gordon. He was just in a box right there. And again, he's to the left side of the 4 car, okay? The 4 car goes up, and you see right here, Jeff's there, but the 83 turns the 4 car right there. The 83 hit him and knocked the 4 car up the racetrack. The 83 did not give, Brian Vickers didn't give the 4 car a chance to recover. Jeff did a great job right here. Mark did a great job of avoiding this, but this thing just slid sideways, and all these guys just avoid the spinning car.
And it doesn't take any contact. If you watch, the car comes across Mark's, or the 24's nose, just a little bit. These cars are already on edge so much, it just doesn't take a whole lot.
Yeah. And I tell you what, the 18 car got into the outside wall pretty good. I think Joy tried to stay off of it, but the 18 car banged it a little bit.
We're right on board with Jamie McMurray, right behind the mess.
You see, he rolls out of the throttle. You can just listen to it. That was a good job getting through that.
Yeah. And we've heard every driver talk about driving down here and driving this way, and every one of them said, but Daytona's a lot more narrow than what Talladega is. It's not as wide a racetrack, and that showed right there. That move you could have made at Talladega and still had room on both sides.
Trouble. Brad Keselowski on the right of the screen. That's on the front straightaway.
You're fine. Stay low.
Didn't hit a thing. Boy, he was fortunate right there. How does that happen? I have no idea. He was running third and really running well. And we look up and he's spinning. I got to see this replay.
Down here he is losing it off the corner right in front of Clint Boyer.
Yikes.
Whoa, look at that. Oh, man, he just misses that wall. Still doesn't touch it. Boy, he got lucky. That's a lucky break. Man, I'll tell you.
That's some good driving.
Woo, that was great race car driving. Look at that. He's spinning.
And
could have been a right front tire. Could have
boy.
been a right front tire. Man, oh, man, he got lucky. Got to take advantage of those.
In that 29, he needed to get to the front because we've been watching him during commercial break. He was starting to overheat back in the pack. There goes Kyle Busch in the 18.
Oh, and he almost saved it, and he did. Oh, my goodness.
He's one of the few drivers that could drive out of that right there.
Yeah, but look at that front valence there. Going down on the flat and coming back up may have damaged that car. I'll tell you, Wild Thing just did.
Have to restart down there sometimes. You're going to have to pass cars down there sometimes. So you don't want to spend all day at the top and think, oh, man, my car's awesome. And then in the race go to the bottom for the first time.
Oh, look at
that.
He got up there.
We talked about stepping over that line.
Man, he got over the razor's edge there.
And you get a little debris on your tires, but a couple corners, you get it cleaned off, and you get going again. Let's take a look at that again.
I thought this was a quarter panel. Watch this power slide. Oh, gosh.
That's awesome. I mean, he's the best at running the top.
And you see all of that rubber that he picked up flying off as he comes off the turn.
It's so hard to keep it out of the fence. Once it's slipping and in the marbles, it's so hard not to hit the wall. Incredible job by by Kyle to save that and not give his crew extra work. I mean, they're wanting to get in here and get this thing in qualifying trim to be able to make that mock run. And
that thing is wrecked.
Yeah.
I mean, a majority of drivers, that thing is wrecked. Oh, this will be a shot. Watch this.
Oh, God. He's so close to getting that thing in the fence. Wow. That's such a great, it just shows just how.
Joe Nemechek's picked up a.
Around goes Bobby Labonte.
Oh, no.
Missed it by that much.
Wow.
Attaboy. Good save, bud.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Not what you want to do in final practices.
Well, it wasn't his fault, Larry. I can't remember who was on the outside of him, but whoever's on the outside of him gets loose. Let's see who it is here. Somebody here gets loose. There you go. Scott Speed.
And just got into the side.
And when he corrected, boy, Bobby is, look at that. Oh.
You see those rear wheels spinning all the way to keep him off that wall.
That's a whale of a good job.
That's a champion right there.
Byron is able to catch it.
What a save. Well, yeah. What a save. That was a huge.
Front.
Still wrecking.
Byron is able to catch it.
What a save. Well, yeah. What a save. That was a huge save by William Byron.
I'm not sure if it messed up the splitter here.
What would you call that moment? Okay, you probably better not say it.
Can't say that.
Can't say it on TV.
Keselowski got in the back of him.
And he hit him in the left rear quarter panel.
Yes.
And I mean, that was like a surefire way to turn a guy around. But
look at the back of that
the
car.
damage to the right rear.
Larson! Turn 2, around he goes.
I don't think he's going to hit anything. A little bit of damage to that right rear corner of the bumper.
Caution at lap 272.
I'll take it.
It looked to me, Darrell, like he started trying to run that super high line that we saw McMurray running so well.
Yeah. You can't be loose and running.
It's a wreck. Crafton and John West Townley getting together.
There you go. Good save. Keep coming. There's debris over there. Just keep racing. We're still green. A big piece of debris over there.
But
still green.
a championship save. I'm trying to figure out how Townley and Crafton didn't just pile it into the wall.
It's loose on the inside, and then watch what happens from there. Just gets loose, has to chase it, runs up into Matt Crafton, turns him around. Look at the job Matt does here. Completely sideways up there with no grip. Watch Crafton. I'm going to win a championship. Oh, no, I'm not. That reminds me of the synchronized spinning we had with Johnny Sauter and Ron Hornaday at Kansas.